If I know anything about Nigerians, this guy's gonna be the best comedian in the city in 7 months. Some studious, hard-working motherfuckers.
Speak on it.
Kissed by the sun god, like that.
Mecca.
Don't take me back home. Don't do that. Don't tease me. If we're gonna go back home, we're gonna go back home. You know, if you know what I'm talking about. Like, you know, no?
Yo.
So, have you heard Kanye's new song?
Quik Draw Comedy.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Addy Herman.
What's up, Beach House? Who's ready for Quik Draw Comedy tonight? Fantastic. It's May 10th, 2025, and you are here at a show about redemption, where comics get not one, but two chances to perform stand-up comedy, followed by an unscripted conversation with our panel. Let's meet them here now. In the back, we have the co-host and producer of the show, the executioner, Clem Jameson.
What's up, people?
That sounded pretty good, fellas. Let's meet these guys, huh? From right to left, we have the goon on the Gibson, Todd Graves. The leader of the band, Reese Thurber, right here down the middle. And the sax symbol himself, it's Randall Turner. You guys like that walk? I practiced it for exactly 15 seconds earlier. I said, if I walk at this pace while they play their hearts out, will I get in front of the person who I'm introducing? And honestly, I don't know, but the camera will tell. The camera will tell. Guys, you're a very special show tonight. Comics, you will have 2 minutes to make us laugh. When you hear this sound, finish your joke, because when you hear this sound, your set is done. Getting some claps for people's sets being done already. That's fantastic. Bodes well for the evening. Go ahead and grab a seat, take a beat, and prepare some heat for round two. Speaking of round two, Harvey Weinstein's back in the news. Heard somebody refer to him as a sex pest. That's soft pedaling it a little bit. That's like an abortion doctor saying he works at a vacuum store. That is correct. We're here at a comedy show, ladies and gentlemen. I actually met somebody who said he used to work for Planned Parenthood. That was awkward. I didn't know what to say. I went with, thank you for your service. Because those are the real heroes after all. And just like our nation's veterans, the federal government is not giving them the support that they need, if we're being completely honest. All I'm saying is 2025 has been a tough year, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just glad my kid wasn't here to see it. I've been to Planned Parenthood. Believe it or not, I wasn't there picketing either. I had to go down and get a checkup because I'm popular. Got stopped in the parking lot by a protester who informed me that there was hope for me and my girlfriend's unborn child. And she handed me a plastic doll that represented an 11-week-old fetus. I said, thank you for the stocking stuffer, but my girlfriend isn't pregnant. I'm just a slut. That's when she tried to snatch that fetus away from me. And I said, wow, you should work for Planned Parenthood. I know, right? I'm so quirky and pro-women. I'm pro-choice. That's just because I hate children so much. I've never liked kids. I told a 3-year-old in a shopping cart to shut up. As a 2-year-old in a shopping cart. He was making a scene, getting more attention than I was. More laughs, certainly. I reached around my mom and said, well, somebody shut that kid up. Mom said, all right, well, guess we don't need bread this week. We'll just mosey on down the dusty trail. Children have no honor. I woke up to my nephew sneezing into my open mouth. I felt it on my uvula. Before I could even get mad, his mom was like, welcome to having children, which is like shooting a homeschooler and saying, welcome to public school. Wow, school shooting jokes this early in the show. I wonder what else we'll have. Well, here's the thing, guys. It's messed up. It's so mad. Not school shootings, the fact that she treated me that way. I have taken steps in my life to prevent myself from ever having a children. Not a vasectomy, excessive cocaine use. All right, you guys ready to get this show started or what? Okay. Well, the band sure is. Listen, guys, we have a great lineup for you this evening. Coming to the stage right now, this man is a Quik Draw regular. He is an actor. He is a comedian. Most importantly, he is one hell of a hat wearer. Let's hear it for Ben Webb.
Ooh, there we are. Nice, lovely little walk, and I'm done. I'll see you for set 2. Now, take my pulse. We're good. Man, another hand for the Leavenworth lot lizards here. Yeah, not too bad. We're here at Beach House Bar and Grill off of Fort Street here in Omaha. So for tonight, they will be the Fort Street Fart Knockers. So yeah, we'll go there. Not even going to touch the crowd that'll cancel me if I go fudge pat. We're not going to go there. I am going to be trying to lean in at work and try to earn some extra points with the management. One of the things that they asked us is, what do you guys want from us in terms of non-monetary recognition for the job that you do? Non-monetary, I'm already checking out mentally, right? But you got to smile like a Disney princess and say, well, we could email stuff every now and then would be nice. And so they set up a social media type of app where we're supposed to put on it twice a month, shouting out one of our people on the team saying, hey, you did a good job, which I think is really dumb because all I have to do is say, hey, Greg, good job, buddy. Okay, we're good. Socially recognized. It's done. I don't have to go through all that, but when they're paying you and giving you a nice little taking care of things, you got to do what you got to do. I am going to be this next week auditioning for Legally Blonde the musical. Yeah, heck yeah. Getting myself out there doing what I can, and a number of people will say, well, hey, what are you aiming for? I'm going big. I'm whatever the Jennifer Coolidge character was. That's what I'm going for. Because I've got the plumage to pull that off, you know, the bend and snap. Oh, I've got the puppies ready to go. I'll be ready to wow everybody on that stage. That's for sure. Yeah, and I think I could get Cameron Logston here in Omaha has the voices. I'm not too bad. Oh, you look like the 4th of July, and I could use a hot dog real bad. There you go. All right. I'll see you later.
Ben Webb, ladies and gentlemen. Get that man a hot dog. All right, guys, coming to stage right now. He's a newcomer to the scene, but absolutely firestorm of a comic. I want you to make him feel right at home. It's Mecca.
Quik Draw Comedy.
Thanks, sir. Addy, appreciate you. Hi, everybody. For those who don't know me, my name is Mecca. Hi, Mecca. Thank you. I know him from AA. Listen. So my name is Mecca, but I'm African. So my full name is actually Chukwe Mecca Chukuma Uchenna Chukwoko Kwigwani. Exactly. That's why I go by Mecca. Because it's easy to remember, you know. I'm not trying to be pretentious like Cher or Madonna. So when you're African, there's a lot of assumptions people have, right? Like one assumption people have is, one is no electricity, no clean water, big dicks, right? Thank you for looking at my dick. I appreciate you. Thank you. I've been married 8 years, which means no one's looking at my dick right now, so thank you. And another assumption people have about Africans is Africans do not feel the heat. True story, I'm talking to a friend of mine, Theo, one time, and Theo goes, and all I said to Theo was, man, it's hot. And Theo goes, Mecca, ain't you African? Nigga, I was hot there too. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like 120 degrees is 120 degrees, you know what I mean? And I said I was African, I'm not from the sun. Those are two different places, you know what I mean? Anyways. I realized that different folks from different parts of Latin America pronounce Nigeria differently. Some people say Nigeria, some people say Nigeria. I was talking to an ex-coworker friend of mine, Dina, and she's from Nicaragua. She walks up to me one day and she goes, my friend, you from Nigeria, right? I'm like, what? She's from Nigeria. I'm like, Dina, are you asking me if I'm from a place called nigger area? That's not how you say Nigeria, you know what I mean? I mean, it spells funny, but that's not how you pronounce it. Anyway, I just moved to Omaha not too long ago, and about, let's say, 5-6 months now, about 5 months, and something happened recently. My coworker, Shannon, she invited me she asked me, Mecca, have you gone hunting before? I'm like, no. She goes, do you want to come with my boyfriend and my dad? I'm like, I would love to. Then she goes, great, because my dad just bought a brand new shotgun and a rifle, and he's waiting to test it out. And that made me go, huh, that sounds way too much like a Dick Cheney episode, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like accidentally shoot me in the ass, you know what I mean? I mean, if you don't remember, Dick Cheney shot his friend in the ass, and it's like, oh, it's an accident. Really? But you shot him 2 times. Yeah, because he kept moving, you know what I mean? Because you know the rule. I mean, the first shot was an accident, but second shot, you know the rule. You got to shoot to kill. Anyways, that's my time. Thank you guys so much.
Mecca. All right. Coming to the stage right now, this guy is Quik Draw's longest-standing regular, a legend of the scene, a OG of the game of comedy. It's Rashad Vaughn.
How you guys doing? Yeah. People ask me, Rashad, where you from? I was like, I'm from Nebraska. Nebraska? Like, it's black people are in Nebraska? I'm like, yeah, just like there's niggas in Paris. Yeah, just like there's niggas in Paris. It's, Jay-Z and Kanye West. I'm sorry, white folks, for mentioning Kanye West. Yeah, I will trade Kanye West for Eminem. How about that? You know what I mean? Y'all have Kanye West because he wears White Lives Matter t-shirts. So y'all, yeah, he more y'all than us. Eminem do more for the black community than Kanye West. That's just me. He put 50 Cent on. He never went away from the hip hop. He stayed in hip hop, while others who started out hip hop went to rock, country, shit, even straight to hell. So, I was like, yeah, I'd rather keep Eminem because he's more down with us than Kanye West. Because it doesn't make sense, how you black and you wearing a black KKK outfit. That doesn't make no sense whatsoever. And you guys swear, I'm flabbergasted. I'm flabbergasted. Yeah, thank you, Randall. Yeah, whatever. Shoot, whatever. What else been going on, man? Yeah, I grew up in Omaha. You know what I mean? I'm just a guy that's trying to bust a nut and try to survive. Bust a nut trying to survive. You know what I mean? And growing up was kind of tough. You know what I mean? Because I grew up in a strict household. I wanted to be a gangster so bad, but my mom was like, she was quick to remind me how gangster she really is by putting her belt into my ass. So I was like, yeah, you know what? You gangster, mama. I don't want to be gangster. I'm Rashad Vaughn. I'll be black.
Rashad Vaughn. All right, coming to the stage right now, another newcomer to the scene, but a veteran of the game. Coming to the stage right now, it's Nate Ford.
I'm so white. Hi. We drinking? Yeah. I love drinking. You can play drinking games. Did you know that? I like drinking games. Ever play that one drinking game, trying to stay in between the white lines? That is a fun game. Ever play that one drinking game where you're sitting in a circle with your friends and family to tell you how much they love you and how much of a disappointment you are to them? This is a shitty game, Dad. It's Vodka Yahtzee Tuesdays. Get with the program. Let's make it happen. Cool. I think kids get physical attributes from their parents. Don't you agree? Take for instance me, I'm big, I'm hairy, I've got a large penis. I have a better joke, but thank you. Sometimes time takes time, and you're taking time away from me. But I get a lot of things from my dad, too, so that's cool. I'm kidding. I don't have a large penis. I'm like a tampon to most women. You can feel me inside you, but I'm not necessarily giving you any pleasure. Don't you worry, ladies. I may have a small penis, but I'm making it up in other ways. I do. That's right. This drunken hobbit up here likes to please you. I like to go downstairs, down south, below the belt. Licky the vajayjay, sir. That's what I like to do. Some guys don't do that. I do that. When I'm down there, I think to myself, wow, my mom has one of these. I do that joke for two reasons. Two reasons, only one. It's fun.
Nate
It's
Ford,
all right.
ladies and gentlemen. And the moisture levels in this room have reached an all-new high. All right, coming to stage right now. This guy runs the Dubliner Open Mic. He's actually about to be moving to this very city, following this crazy dream we call comedy. Lucas Schneider.
Thank y'all for being here. I know it was a hard choice. There's midget wrestling in Lincoln tonight, so I almost didn't come. I know. It's too late now. Anyway, I got a new nickname this past week, and I don't know how to feel about it, so I'm going to bounce it off you people. This guy told me at the bar, he said, your name is now Lucas, definitely not a Jew Schneider. And I don't know what to make of that at all. I don't know if he was trying to show off that he knew my last name was German, or if he was trying to say I was never going to make it in show business. I don't really know what his point was. Last names are bullshit anyway. I mean, what is this nonsense? My 100% Swedish grandmother shacked up with a German dude in 1883, and so now I got to carry Hitler's curse forever? What a bunch of bullshit. That's not fair at all. Goodness. Man, I've seen Amigos is hiring 14 and 15-year-olds now, which I think is terrific. Because, you know, fast food just tastes better with teenage hate and anger. It doesn't taste right with these 40 and 50-year-old people working the window. It's not as good. It's just too much sadness, not enough hate. Oh, that's terrific. God, a lot of people, unfortunately, they say white culture is just school shootings, which, you know, I don't think that's fair. We just don't have anywhere left to colonize. So you got to get it out somehow. Listen, all I'm saying is that school is no place for a kid to go without a gun. For self-protection. All right, I've been Lucas Schneider. Thank you.
Lucas Schneider, ladies and gentlemen. All right, coming to stage right now, yet another esteemed regular of the Quik Draw family. This lady runs Into the Fire, Trauma Dump, Trucks on Tap. She's a busy lady. It's Taryn Perez.
You know, Lucas, my maiden name was Wallbaum, so I know having German last names, it sucks. I'm so glad I was able to get married and just keep his last name. Even after we got divorced, she goes, same, yeah. Yeah, I went from wall bomb to Perez, and that's been the greatest, only blessing of that whole marriage I ever had. But anyways, guys, speaking of married people, I like to fuck married couples. I am a bisexual woman that is a unicorn, as what they like to call us. Yeah, that's what they call that. I feel like that blew his mind. He didn't know. Yeah, I'm very thankful for that term. It makes me feel like I'm a magical, like beautiful creature, right? That I'm a myth. And I only exist in fairy tales. And it makes me very happy whenever I do have sex with a couple because I get to, prove to them that I am real, and, give them a magical moment, make them believe in fairy tales again. It's great. It makes me feel a lot better about fucking couples because I only do it because I'm a middle child and I like to be center of attention. So... yeah, and sometimes I'm just trying to avoid a serious relationship. So it's great. I also love that the term unicorn is for a bisexual person because, they actually don't exist, guys. I'm not, I know they're not real. People don't believe in them. And that's exactly what people think of bisexual women. Like they don't think that we exist and they don't believe that we're real. We are real. We just date men. And then we try to find a unicorn to fuck so we can still have our fucking bisexual card, okay? I don't get women who are bisexual who don't like to fuck couples, like that say they won't do it. Like, do you not like to have your cake and eat it too? Like, listen, you get to get fucked by both people and then leave. If they get into a fight, not your problem, okay? That's the greatest thing ever. Go.
Taryn Perez.
As one of the only married comics in the scene, I fully support her message. I'm just saying.
Let's hear it for all the comics we've seen in this first round. Round one is complete. Now the fun begins. All right, guys, coming to the stage right now. It's time for a guest. What do you say we add somebody to this crazy lineup of panel up here, huh? Okay, yeah, well, we're going to do it whether you guys like it or not. That's the format of the show. This guy right here is one half of Bill and Chuck's. They run the Comedy After Dark at the Backline. Absolute pleasure to have him here on the stage. It's Rome Dailey. Rome setting the stage for himself here. Oh, yes, sir. A backless chair. We should have known better. Oh, organizing it. Look at this. This guy is going to make it very easy for our wait staff. Let's hear it for Jordan and Julie behind the bar, huh? Generosity brings joy. Tip them well. Throw them a few shekels on your way out. All right? Lucas will definitely be throwing a few shekels because he is, say it with me, not Jewish. Rome Dailey, ladies and gentlemen, are you situated?
I am. The fat people in the room understand.
Yes, this front row was like, we get it.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, the ones who aren't going to fuck Taryn later are like, yeah, we get it.
I'm telling you, the moisture levels returned back to normal right after Taryn's set. But God, it's so good to have you here, Rome.
Thanks. Just so you guys know, Taryn can't have children, so you're good to fire away, sir.
Wow. Secrets being spread and truths being found out here on Quik Draw Comedy. I mean, can you believe a show like this exists? All right. We're going to go ahead and get back into the comedy portion of this show, guys. Coming to the stage right now for his second set, it's Ben Webb.
Hearing from Lucas about little people wrestling in Lincoln, I am so happy for Julian Leisure. That is fantastic. He's got a shot at the title tonight, and I'm rooting for him. We're good. It's for the Quik Draw crowd. We're good. I got to do something really, really cool, actually, earlier this week. If any of you are familiar with the play Sweeney Todd, the demon barber, Fleet Street serial killer, that sort of thing, I actually got to put in a bid, and I won to go up on stage on Monday and actually get killed by the barber and get thrown through the trap door. It was badass. Got to do the whole blood pack, all of that. This is my first time doing that, and it's like a plump strawberry that you have to hold in your hand. It's the weirdest damn thing. You got to be real careful as you're about to go up to your doom, because any pressure will set this thing off. I was fully prepared to get fully bloody. When the time came, drew the blade across my throat, blood pack there, burst up, out in there, didn't get a drop of it on my costume. The stage manager was shocked, holding up a wet rag to clean me off, and there's nothing to clean. And all I could say is, well, it was my first time. He was singing so pretty, I couldn't help myself. It's a compliment, really. But my favorite part of that was I got to do a costume change. I had to slip out of my seat, costume change around the back of the theater, do the scene, come back, get changed, and slip back into my seat. And there was a little old lady sitting next to me that had to be her first time at the theater. And she kept giving me these dumbfounded looks, trying to figure out, is this normal for this to happen in the theater? And I couldn't help myself, you guys. I'm a comedian at heart. I had to. I leaned over and said, "You're next." Get her a little closer to the grave, a little bit of panic before they pull her out. So that's my time. I'm Ben Webb. Thank you.
Ben Webb. Man, great set taken from your real life. That sounds terrifying.
A little bit. The trap door, when you're dead, you got to go fully limp. You can't move, breathe, nothing, and it's like about a 3 or 4 foot drop from the chair. You grab your lapel, and you have to control your fall. And I signed a waiver. I did it twice ahead of time. But in the moment of it, I'm like, I might fuck up all of my stuff. And it was close, but you landed on some good mattresses, and I got it just right. So thank God.
Which is good research, because you'll surely be dead soon.
Yeah. It's important to know where things are going with life.
You have to. You have to be honest about it. If it's not a bust or something like that, heart disease is coming in fast. I know it.
Yeah. Well, I've been saying it for years. You got a big heart, Ben, and it's good to, see you going out there and, interacting with the older folks, give them a little bit of excitement in their life in those older days.
If I can clog as many women as my arteries, I would be happier. I got to work on that shit.
Well, I'll tell you what, the moisture levels have reached ultimate lows of this show tonight. Clogging women, is that what you call it on Tinder?
It's a slang term from Denmark. You gotta give them the old clog.
The old clog, eh? Yeah.
Yeah, if you do it quite right
Clog,
with enough lube, less splinters, the better. You got.
I'll tell you what, that clog joke was not received well by this crowd. We're going to go ahead and sweeten it up a little bit and post.
Oh, no problem.
That was a great joke.
I'm not a fan of it either.
It was a shoe joke, guys. Come on. All right. These guys are just mad they can't feel their feet. All right.
Yeah, about 7 out of the 10 toes I could feel. So we're good.
7 out of 10.
Yeah, we're doing it. It's a good night.
That's 70%, bro. That's 70%.
Not
That's
bad.
a win.
That's a passing grade.
That's a C.
That'll get you on the way for grade school.
That is a C.
Yeah.
That's
right.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's not bad. All right, so glad to see the Council Bluffs residents are here tonight. Yeah.
Sorry, guys, I won't invite him next time.
real smart group up in the front. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
This guy brought a name tag. Can you believe it?
I mean, on most nights, if I do breathe in and hold my breath all the way, I can't see my dick. So I'm not dead yet.
You can see your dick. I've been dying to know because you were talking about.
Great. I'm glad I came on this show.
Well, sure. Yeah. A love connection with Ben Webb. Yeah.
It's a resume booster. Yes, that's got.
Absolutely. I mean, have you gone on any of the dating apps?
Not too many. I'm thinking about a few, but it's a different world to me. So I would be in over my head. Don't want to be getting into something I shouldn't, if that makes sense. So is there any that you would
Something
recommend?
You shouldn't? Like some pussy?
Yeah. You could be clogging pussy tonight with the download of one app.
Oh, lucky her.
Yeah.
Sounds like a threat almost.
Only if you're on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, just whatever the address is, just have this unsettling thing out in the bushes.
Yeah. You do see.
That's not good. It's not good for anybody.
You do seem like the guy that the mob would use as a threat. They're like, hey, if you don't pay up, we're gonna send him over there, and he's gonna write a really long Facebook post about you. It's gonna be 3 paragraphs long. There's gonna be an unhinged, smiling selfie in it. There's gonna be people in the background that he's already murdered.
Oh yeah. It's you could be smothered by the belly or my tits. It's a good threatening level, whatever you need.
Yeah.
There's more hair with the tits. I'll just as a warning.
I was wondering what the hair situation was like under that. Okay, yeah, I don't know which side you should pull down or up.
You look like the kind of hitman that would kill somebody with a hammer.
Yeah, I'm a swinger from time to time.
You're fucking scary. You're fucking scary, bro.
He's swinging, yeah. Yeah, man, so you said you were holding a blood bag that felt like a plump strawberry?
Yeah, that's exactly what it's what it's shaped as, and it feels like it as well. Well, it's half strawberry, half tit. I do remember what it feels like. It was nice, but that's a faint memory. I know more strawberries than anything else.
I don't believe you for some reason.
That's you don't have to. I got to do it. You didn't. So.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I was just hanging out, getting things situated while you were feeling up strawberry tits. Yeah. Quite a life you're living now, Ben.
All I had to do was I wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally let it go off as I was climbing the stairs. That would have been humiliating. But.
That would have been humiliating, and you probably would have gotten more blood on your shirt.
I was hoping, man. I was waiting for the drenching thing. I'm like Taryn on any given night. I'm waiting for the drenching to come.
Okay.
It's not happening.
Listen, I know her, and you will never Taryn on any given night.
That's fine. We have a mutual hate of that idea. It's not good. But that's the first time I've seen her wear a dress, and it actually fits, and she actually pulls it off.
Wow,
it's not bad.
You guys didn't know you were coming to a roast show tonight, did you? Huh? Man.
Get a shirt that fits.
Oh shit. Damn, that is tough. That is tough. What a devastating blow from a drunk woman in the corner, AKA one of our regulars. Yeah, you said you're going to be in Legally Blonde. Are you playing the courthouse? Hey, I got a black guy. I got 2 black guys to laugh. You guys are just being a little tight right now, okay? Don't worry, Daddy Dolphin T's gonna take a shot, and we're really gonna warm up over here. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when I get on stage, the crowd says, "I object." I get that.
Yeah.
I could make that work if I'll do what I got to do. But yeah, I'm aiming for Professor Callahan, the dick, the guy that gets his at the end. So
okay, well yeah, you are such a nice guy, but you play those villainous roles well.
I was able to be the villain in last year's melodrama up in Florence, and got to play double Nazi recently in Sound of Music. So
of course you did. Yeah. You hear that, Beach House? Double Nazi.
He kept the facial hair from the performance.
Yeah.
I am the real deal, fictionally. Yeah. Yeah. Wherever the damn camera is.
Yeah. That show was 6 million laughs. I remember it being a real hoot. Yeah. Man.
Well, yeah, they did vote in a new pope and 6 million in one. Apparently they just did 2 in 1. So, right over the head.
Well, that's okay, man. I mean, they're really tired from laughing so hard at all the stuff we were doing earlier, I think.
I think so, yeah. Just got to slow it down just a tad. We're good.
Well, sure, man. Sometimes you just got to find your pace. What do you got going on you want these folks to know about?
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. June 7th, we're running back the sketch comedy show at the Blackstone Theater. We did that once in March, and we're going to have some more people saying that we want to bring it back. So June 7th, we'll have that. I believe that's a Saturday. Regular time of every third Friday, I do Making a Scene, Big Canvas Improv at that same theater. And this next Friday, also after that, it will be Power Hour at the Backline, which I believe is 9:30 start time, hosted by Rachel Ware. She sets up amazing killer lineups, and somehow I'm on this one. So come check it out. Come support local comedy. So.
Ben Webb, ladies and gentlemen. All right, coming to the stage right now. You've seen him once. It's time to see him again. It's Mecca.
Thank you very much. what do I talk about now? Let's see. So I have two boys. I have a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old. So it's being African. It's like I have friends who make fun of my accent, right? Like it's not a big deal. It's all in good fun. But it's something different when your own son makes fun of your accent. You know what I mean? Because that's what I realized, that I'm African and he's American. You know what I mean? Like there's a difference, like culturally wise. So I was trying to put him to bed a few weeks ago, and my man, like I come down, like 8 o'clock is time to go to bed, and I come down, I go, Papa, and he goes, is it time to go to bed? I'm like, oh, son of a bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, Papa, what did you say? He goes, it's time to go to bed. Daddy, that's you. I'm like, fucking hey, dude. Yeah, so fuck that little nigga, you know what I mean? Yeah, kids, I know. They say they done those things. Let's kick him in the nuts. So yeah, well, but he's like, I love my boy, but he's when he was at 3, when he turned 3, he got to that stage where like everything is, if he has a boo-boo or if he gets like a little rash, he's like, Papa, Daddy, I have a rash on my leg. Kiss it. Kiss it. Does it feel better? Thank you, Daddy. I had a boo-boo on my cheek. Kiss it. Does it feel better? So one time I'm trying to put him to bed, and my man pulls down his pants and goes, Daddy, my pee-pee's itchy. Kiss it. I turned 30 the first time a girl kissed my pee-pee. You know what I mean? Little motherfucker wait 27 years. That's all I'm saying. Selfish bastard. But it all came down though. Like 2 weeks later, he and I were playing out in the park, and my man he kicks me in the nuts, and I go ouch, and he goes, Daddy, does it hurt? You want me to kiss it? That's my time. Thank you.
Mecca.
Yes, sir.
Man, Mecca, man, welcome to the beach house, man.
I know, I love it here.
I know, what a stage, huh?
I know, good drinks.
It's a big stage. Are you all right? Because it sounds like you're well, just based off the stories you've been telling me about your child, you might be living with Diddy.
No.
Hey, sounds like
listen, that's my firstborn, man.
Oh, okay. Well,
that's hilarious.
Yeah, he's teaching the others, huh? He said, yeah. He said, so here's what you do.
Say, man, how much baby oil y'all got at the house?
None. We couldn't find any.
Yeah.
It was all Diddy got all of them. It was all sold out.
Yeah.
You need to check your son's closet.
Yeah. That is the thing about baby oil. You know, before it was kind of like you find a guy with baby oil. It's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
But now you find it, he might be a successful producer.
But you know what's bad about that though? Like this is what's bad. Because as a black man, I get ashy easily. You know what I'm saying? No, that's a lie. You know what I mean? So it's like you can see my ash. I look like Ashy Larry from the Chappelle Show.
Does your son ever ask to kiss your ash?
No.
Oh, okay, all right. That was just a little callback there, but
no, it's like now I can't. I feel like I can't go buy I can't buy baby oil with innocent conscience anymore.
Not in that hoodie for certain.
Why did he wear hoodies?
No, I don't know. It looks like a hoodie.
Nervous.
If you did, fuck hoodies.
This is my Mother's Day hoodie.
That's funny. Like, hey, if you wore hoodies, I'm not wearing hoodies.
If anybody wore a hoodie needs a change, we got sweatshirts back here for sale.
That's right.
Come on over to the merch table.
We got the merch table in the back, yeah.
And while we're at it, let's give a big round of applause to the Leavenworth Lot Lizards, ladies.
Yeah.
Oh my God, look at them.
Man.
First of all, Clem, I did not know you were Jewish. Good for you, man. Nice opportunity to
Yo, I'm not going to take too much more of this anti-Semitism. Ben said he's a Nazi. You're calling Clem Jewish. Come on, man.
No.
Start roasting you motherfuckers and carpet bombing this son of a bitch. I'll burn this whole motherfucker to the ground over the state of Israel. Feel me?
That's right. There you go.
That's right.
Everybody's like,
Rome Dailey taking an odd political stance.
I know.
Nobody asked you.
Everybody's like, what do we do? What do we do?
I'm like, I don't know where we're going with this. I don't know. Do I walk off stage or do we? What's about to happen?
I guess that. Oh, sorry.
Nigerians get real nervous when you ask them direct questions.
Yeah, well, sure. And I've got to ask you this: have you ever called someone and they immediately hung up because they thought you were a scam caller?
No, I haven't. But you know what has happened that was funny to me? I think, because, I don't know if you know, like early in the 2000s, you get those email scams that from like Nigerians saying, yeah, the Nigerian prince ones. Thank you. I apologize, lady. I'm sorry. On behalf of my people, I do. One time, I mean, I didn't take it. But listen, but there's this dude, I got one of those email scams. And it's funny because my name is real Nigerian. Like, my name is a very common Nigerian name. So he sends me the email, and all I go is, and I say to him, I go, dude, I'm one of you. I know the game. You know what I mean? What the fuck are you doing? And he goes, oh, my bad. Just send me some other email addresses I can send it to. I was like, yeah, you fucking guy.
So you were sort of the middleman for the scamming.
No, I don't do that. I'm Catholic, you know what I mean?
That's right. You are Catholic.
Yes, sir.
Hey, yeah. Catholicism is in the house tonight, dude.
I know.
Yeah, man. So how long have you been Catholic?
All my life.
All your life?
I was born and raised, yes, sir.
I didn't know that there were African Catholics.
Yeah.
It comes from Africa.
No, it does not.
People just
Catholicism.
weird stances.
We were giving Catholicism. So what do you mean? Because it doesn't come from Africa.
Yeah, no, I think. That's what I'm saying.
Goodbye. Yeah, good. That's true. This is true. My man knows his history. You know,
it's always the ones closest to you that really fuck everything up for you. The guys you take on vacation and drive around on four-wheelers with and drink alcohol with. They're the ones who want to talk about the Ethiopian Bible as we're having yucks about Catholicism.
I mean, he got me there. I was like, I should know that.
I swear, that dude's out of facts. You can ask him anything else. He's been waiting for this one fact. He was like, wait, the Ethiopian Bible, I got this one. Hold on. Yo, but based off of that fact, you should be able to pull some
Pussy
out of here.
You know what? This guy's nothing but class. I mean, he knows that this is a kid's show. We're trying to get picked up by Nickelodeon. He knows that you spell the bad words.
Nigerians know all about pussy. If I know anything about Nigerians, this guy's going to be the best comedian in the city in 7 months. Some studious, hard-working motherfuckers.
Speak on it.
Kissed by the sun god. Like, man.
Mecca.
Don't take me back home. Don't do that. Don't tease me. If we're gonna go back home, we're gonna go back home. You know, if you know what I'm talking about. Like, no.
Yo.
So, have you heard Kanye's new song?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll ask somebody else that later. We'll do a little callback with that one.
Like, after niggas in Paris, no.
That was where he cut it off, huh?
That's why I cut it off. I was like, yeah, that's it for me. That's it.
Yeah, well, that is a word that some folks use. Not myself personally. Not old dolphin teeth.
Apparently, I can't say the word either myself. Yeah.
Who said that to you?
No, I had a show one time in L.A., and I did the show, like, I used a few N-words. Not a lot, just a few. And a dude
How many?
Like maybe like 2 or 3.
Two or three?
It's not a lot.
Light night.
Very light. It was a light night. It was a light night. It was like Miller Lite, you know what I mean? So I walk out, I walk off stage, and a friend of mine introduced me to one of his friends from Atlanta. He goes, Mecca, a black dude, you can't say that word. I'm like, why? What word? He goes, the N-word. I'm like, why not? He goes, because you're not black. I'm like, yeah, exactly. And I go, I'm not black? He goes, you know what I mean. You're black, but you're not black. I'm like, thank you for clarifying, but please remind me to use that the next time the cops pull me over. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, officer, I understand the misconception. You see, I'm black. I'm just not black. You know what I mean? So, anyway.
Yeah, I'm sure that they'll
I don't know.
really
I don't think I can use that word either. Yeah.
I think they'll see it your way. They'll say, well, sorry, sir. I saw your hoodie and thought otherwise, but now I'm happy that... You know what, Mecca?
Oh, my bad. You should have a badge or something on your forehead.
Yeah. You should wear your name on a T-shirt or something.
I know. Listen, guys, I am not black.
Yeah.
I'm just African.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mecca. I don't know what it means to you, but I'm going to go ahead and say it right now. You're black.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Hold on a goddamn minute. Hold on a goddamn minute.
I know. Hey, can you give me that honor?
I let a lot of this shit go up here. I let you guys say a lot of dumb shit.
What
but
is
I'm
this,
not
a
gonna
rally?
let the white guy who's smoking a vape and watching motorbike racing.
Yeah, why are there
to say
TVs on?
the
We're doing
most
a live show
intellectually
here.
black positive shit in the room, okay? You're fucking born in Africa. You're not black. Don't say that shit north of Dodge Street and east of 72nd, all right? You'll be
Here, I'll
all
write
right
that
out here,
down.
but I'm trying to help you out.
No, so
you know
I'm
what
not.
I mean?
So you said I'm not black?
Fuck no.
Oh,
Get
really?
the fuck out of here.
Okay.
You're as black as you drive.
I don't know what that means.
It means you,
Well, he drives a Dodge minivan.
Like
or what's that?
I really have no. What does that mean?
how old were you the first time you said the N-word?
Okay, so
7.
no,
Oh,
because
sorry.
I listened to a lot of hip hop growing up, so I just say that the
No,
way.
in conversation. That anybody they can say that. Like
Yeah.
they can say niggas in Paris. Like you play that right now and y'all be
Yeah.
like, niggas in Paris, and I'd be like, yeah, go get it, white people. Shit, y'all just singing a song.
How old was I?
I mean, in conversation,
And that's maybe when I first moved out here for college. Yeah.
see,
So you came to America.
yeah.
Yeah, so-
that's,
and
an,
then you-
that's an African American thing. That's
Yeah.
that's our burden. Just like you said your son was African American, will never be African American because you're gonna stay in his life.
Yeah.
They don't know that struggle.
Yeah.
You guys build the earth from the fucking dirt. There's no
Yeah.
need for some low rent nickname for a group of people
Yeah.
to validate what anybody is culturally or other fucking wise, all right?
Yeah.
You're
This is about
fucking
to get.
African.
This is not a
You're
joke
from the
anymore.
motherland. You wear your fucking tribal shield proud.
I
you know
think
what
I'm
I mean?
in the wrong rally.
Rashad, right?
Yeah.
Rashad don't know. He's like, shit, I got to figure out how to defend Kanye West.
Okay.
Man, this show's really taking quite a turn that I wasn't
Long story
expecting.
Long story
Long
short,
story
do I
short-
say the word or no?
You can't around these people. You might get stabbed, but you're not gonna get shot. I'm just looking out for you.
Okay.
Don't like if there's anybody like in a box Chevy
Yeah.
or with dreadlocks
Yeah.
or with the black Air Maxes on.
Don't say it.
Just be cool, bro.
I bet,
Just
bet,
be
bet,
cool.
bet. I try
Just
not to
be-
say, oh,
we're
bet,
trying
bet.
to we're trying to keep your kids African, not African American. Because if you get shot, that's the only thing keeping those kids from being African American. Like
Ooh,
fuck, I grew up
shit.
without a dad too. Fuck it.
My man with it.
Man.
All right.
Man,
All
I
right.
mean, you're making some really funny jokes over here, but the crowd is like, man, we're too white to laugh at any of this.
I don't know if it's just a jokes anymore. I don't know if it's a jokes anymore.
I don't
think-
know either.
I think I'm being schooled right now.
I don't
think
know.
I'm
I
being-
don't know. I don't know either. I just had to like. I feel this urgency from the Lord. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm half black, and I barely can say that word.
Your word.
Barely, and it's only because I have a white mom who moved weed to all my friends, so I got a pass. You understand?
Yeah.
Like I barely got it. When the cops pull you over, you are African as fuck. You got one of those hats?
No, I don't.
What is an African hat?
I know. That's a good question.
Is that like
What's
is
an
it like
African hat?
a vase?
like in The Wire when Homeboy went to Africa and they were all like trading shit on
Ah.
the Ivory Coast. And my man was like, I'm not from South Central no more.
Yeah.
I'm from Africa. And he put a
Yeah.
hat on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got to keep you alive, bro.
Yeah.
I believe in you, man. At least for the next 7 months, I got to see what you become.
I appreciate
You
that.
know? Like,
He's gonna become a white guy.
Appreciate that.
He's gonna go full Michael Jackson.
my
That's
bad.
gonna
I
be
made it
incredible.
weird. Play the reggae music. Play the reggae music. We'll reset the room.
The one,
Yeah, we'll go ahead and
one
get
music.
Reggae? No.
Quick.
Okay.
So
I don't smoke weed, but I will smoke weed right now with that song. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's right. You smoked weed for the first time
Today, yeah.
right before this show. How
I
you
mean,
feel
I
about that
consider
now?
that smoking weed. I just took a little puff. Like I mean, like I just,
Okay. Hey, Mecca's boss, he didn't do shit. All right.
Yo, my bad. I went so hard at you.
No, you're good. You're good. Like
I'm sorry. This is,
I feel like I learned some.
weed, and
No,
I'm
I
like,
feel
no,
like
you
you
can't
learned
say
me.
certain things.
I feel like I learned some shit today. You know what I mean?
I
Like
got your back, bro.
I feel like
You're good.
you learned me. As
well,
as
yeah.
those-
I think we all learned something here, Mecca.
Yeah, yes, sir.
And I think that all of us are just a little more educated than we were before you took the
I'm
stage
so-
and Rome finished
like,
that
I'm so
drink.
sorry. I feel like a lot of people came in for the drinks and the jokes and the laughs, but now you go away with a little bit of knowledge. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what this
Yeah.
show's about. It's about educating the masses.
I got you.
Yeah.
We should talk later though. Like you and I should
I
talk.
got
We
you.
should change.
And
we
just
should
for the
chit-chat.
record, that's all the blackness I know. So that shit's done. That shit's done. We can go back to being.
Like,
being
don't ask me
being
no
fun
questions
now. It's
anymore.
fun.
That's it. That's funny.
Yeah,
That's
man.
funny.
Well, Mecca, what do you have going on you want these folks to know about before I get you out of here?
Oh, just trying to keep these kids alive. You know what I mean? Just working, and I just moved to. Just new in this in the. I've been about a month and a half in the comedy scene. From LA, just trying to get my feet wet. You know, thanks to you, I've been getting a lot more shows and knowing Omaha.
Well, now that I know you're not black, I'm not going to give you shit.
Oh,
no, I'm just kidding. No, Mecca's hilarious. Yeah, I mean, let's hear it for Mecca, everybody.
Thank you very much.
Man, he got fired up in there, man.
Yeah,
That was
sorry,
crazy.
man. I just couldn't sit back. This is on camera. I just had to defend my blackhood. You know?
Good.
I was back in 6th grade in the really hood elementary school, and I was like, wait a fucking minute. I'm black. I have the same struggle as you guys.
Yeah, well, you know what?
That's done. All right, I'm good. I got it out. That's all you need.
Well, you may have got it out, but there's more blackness on the way. Let's hear it for Rashad Vaughn.
Oh, man. It's weird that a white guy telling a black guy that he's black. That's weird. That's really weird. I'm like, man, what kind of, what are we coming into? What are the worlds coming into? Shit. Damn, Jesus is dying and he's about to come back, huh? Yeah. A white guy saying, oh, you black. I'm like, oh, damn. That's when you know Jesus is coming. So I guess we got to get ready, huh? Well, speaking of Jesus, the Pope, we got a new Pope apparently. I did not know that we have a new Pope. I mean, all Pope look the same to me, so. They do. I'm like, damn, we got a new Pope? I'm like, he died? I'm like, when did he die? When he got another one? I did not know that. Like, dang, what kind of shit? The Pope died? Wow, that's weird. Anyway, back to my set. Don't laugh, it ain't funny. Recently, I was at work and this older lady stopped me. She was like, "Hey, do you know who you look like?" I'm like, "No, what do I look like?" "You look like that guy that what's that movie? Set It Off." That guy that played in Set It Off. Well, all I could think of is I don't know what guy. His name is Queen Latifah. Last time I checked, Queen Latifah is a woman, but yeah, she's a woman. You know, don't ever disrespect the queen like that, lady. Just like I don't know. Interview portion, please.
Rashad Vaughn, ladies and gentlemen.
Superstar.
Well, what I love about Rashad Vaughn is he always tells me when it's my time to talk. He always turns, he says, interview portion.
It's how it should be, culturally.
You used the F word earlier, flabbergasted. That was crazy coming from you. I didn't know that you used such words like that.
Yeah, I try to use big words in the education of Rashad, according to Addy Herman.
That sounds like the new Book of Mormon or something. What are you talking about?
You invented it.
I invented the Book of Mormon? Or what?
You invented the education of Rashad.
No, don't blame me for that. That was your teacher, sir. I've just been picking up the pieces for the last 2 years. I've been saying, Rashad, how many shirts do you need to wear that are the same color? That's really been what I've been asking you.
You and a few other comedians always make fun of my 2 T-shirts.
Why do you wear 2 T-shirts, Rashad?
And 2 chains.
Are you wearing 2 chains?
2 chains.
Look at that.
Yep. Jesus and an angel, so.
Jesus and an angel. Which angel? Do you know?
I don't know. This is a chain.
Or is it a Angel? It's a Mexican lady.
Shoot, I don't know. They all the
Jesus
same.
and Angel.
They all the same.
That sounds like a hot couple right there. I'd watch that porno.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah? What kind of porn have you been into lately? I know you're a big foot fetish guy, but
I haven't really watched any porn lately. I've been on this journey. I'm not gonna repeat on here, but I've been on this journey.
What, to get Wi-Fi back in the house? What's the journey?
Journey of not pleasuring myself.
Dude, you've gone full Catholic on us, haven't you, dude?
Well, I was in a lustful mind state for the past couple of years.
What is happening tonight? Like, are all you guys doing a bit right now? Like,
yeah, I was in a weird mind state, man. And, you know, ever since I've been in ever since I've been in a clear mind frame, I've been able to focus and, discipline, self-discipline.
So you're saying the more the semen inside of you, the clearer the path to what? What's the journey? Sounds like Pornhub shut down and you've been all out of options.
Yeah. But no, I just, I was like, I need to, start changing and not, watch much porn as I once did.
So how much were you watching?
Often.
Often, okay. I mean, how often a week?
Yeah, for maybe 3-4 times a week.
3 or 4 times a week?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so maybe every other day.
Yep.
You have a tough day.
Especially when you have a long, tough day, you be like, God, I just want to see some pussy.
You just want to see some pussy. Well, hey,
I just want to see some pussy.
That's
Rashad
something.
Vaughn.
Yeah. There's a new merch idea.
Hold
Rashad
on.
Vaughn.
Can we just back up for you? Really brushed over something that's really, really curious to me. 3-4 times a week, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I know.
On the same day, would it be fair to say 2 or 3 times a day?
No, just once.
It's like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday,
Monday,
Sunday, Monday, Wednesday,
Sure.
Friday.
Yeah.
I could see you doing
Not a schedule, but on a random day, in a random day. God.
For how long at a time? How long? This is wow. How long is a session?
Yeah, how long are you jerking that black dick? That black dick.
Man.
That
God.
BBD.
For entertainment purposes, it's been it's been a long time. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, a long.
Come on.
Okay. How long we talking, Rashad? A quick draw set or a quick draw interview?
The quick draw interview.
Okay, so 7-8 minutes. You're going crazy.
You're going crazy.
And what kind of stuff you watching, or were you watching before you found Christ?
I'm still me. I'm just saying, I ain't watched much porn, but I watch all types of porn. Regular porn.
What's regular porn?
Like with feet in it, or what?
No, that too. Feet porn. Feet
okay.
porn. Regular porn.
What's regular
What
porn?
is regular porn?
I got a man and a woman, motherfuckers.
And are they?
A man and a woman, that's regular porn.
Hey,
Lesbian porn, I love
Okay.
those. Yeah.
Okay, now we're talking, Rashad. Now we're getting into the
Yeah.
nitty-gritty of
All right.
this. What color are the man and woman generally?
That's
It be random. Sometimes it be.
Do you ever type random?
No, not that. It be random. Sometimes a white man, a white woman, or a black dude and a white woman.
Praise God, baby.
You know what I mean?
So
or
the white
black dude, black girl.
Really? That's pretty wild, right there.
Yeah, depends on my favorite clip or video. I'm like, ooh, I like that. I like the way she moved her ass, and yeah.
Sure, yeah.
And play with her pussy, and
okay.
What else she do?
yeah. I'm hard. What's going on?
The way, I'm just a freaky boy.
Well, you know what? I think it's important to know that about yourself, and
yeah.
So, so I've noticed.
Was keyword.
You
was.
were. How long have you been off the porn?
About 3 months now.
3 months it's been. Well, you didn't start wearing that chain until this show tonight. So
I've been wearing these chains for off and on for 3-4 years.
Okay. Well, I won't tell anybody.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I wore this. I'm pretty sure I wore this chain on an episode when we was at the back line. So.
Okay, so this is sort of your going out, your away game chain, you might say.
Pretty much.
Okay.
I only wear it when when it's a show, like special occasion.
It is a special occasion. We're here at the beach house, man.
Yeah, we're at the beach house. You gotta look right, dress right. You know what I mean? Feel good. You know what I mean? You gotta look good to feel good.
Look good, feel good, play good.
Yeah, look good to feel good and play good.
Well, don't play too hard because that's a sin.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
you got me on
Yo,
that.
Rashad, I gotta be honest with you. I respect the healing. Everybody's like, oh shit, he's gonna be honest again.
Here comes another race riot. All right, let's get right into it.
First time he defended Israel, the next time he's talking about slavery.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest with you. I respect your healing journey from instant gratification. I don't mean to downplay your struggle.
Oh, Lord.
But 3 or 4 days for 6 or 7 minutes ain't that big. It's not that much.
It ain't that much?
There's some real degenerates out there. You should feel proud of yourself. You know what I mean? You did it. That's hey.
Well, I did not know I got disciplined according to other sex addicts out there. So.
Yeah, sex addicts. That's what they are.
Porn addicts. Yeah.
PAs.
And you rewatch the same clips. You're not out there just scavenger.
Oh, yeah, I do. I watch the same clips and I used to schedule. Yeah.
You scavenge. You're scavenging
that's
porno.
One
Yeah.
term for the industry. Scavenging is when you go look for new clips you haven't seen before.
Yeah. Exactly. I'll be digging into crates. So.
Digging into crates. Yeah. Well, that's good, Rashad. Do you ever? Okay, we're not even gonna go there. All right.
Yeah.
Digging in the crates is hilarious.
Digging into crates. That sounds like clogging women. Yeah.
That's like 47,000 videos a day.
Wow.
This
guy knows a lot about porn right here.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. He's telling his life story.
Yeah, no shit. So, Rashad, what do you got going on you want these folks to know about?
Well, right now, next month, I will be going to L.A., perform at the Laugh Factory on the show Chocolate Sundays. First impression, Sunday, June 22nd. So I will be in L.A. that weekend, the 20th to the 23rd, so next month. So.
How do you get booked for that, bro?
How I got booked, I signed up for like an audition to be on it like 2-3 years ago, and I got picked. I didn't have to audition like other people. They happened to stop the audition process. By the time my turn came, and they was like, we ain't doing no more auditions. But the ones who did sign up, we give you a date, and they gave me a date, June 22nd.
Hell yeah, Rashad, you're killing it, bro. One more time for Rashad Vaughn, everybody. Yeah, dude. And I'm gonna tell you, okay. All right, coming to the stage right now, it's Nate Ford.
Quik Draw Comedy. Quik Draw.
I feel you, Rashad. I'm tired of masturbating. I've masturbated so much a white flag popped out. Listen, if you learn nothing from this show or nothing from my set, learn this. It is time to have fun. That's my advice to everyone in this room. Sure, there is a lot of shit happening in the world tonight, you know? Economy's going down. Politicians are lying to you. You know what to believe in the news, you know? Like, I've had cousins and aunts die of cancer recently. A lot of shit I can't comprehend. But you know what? I have a loophole, a small little loophole right here for you guys on your tables right now for free. It is time to have fun. That's right, Omaha, it's 2025. It's time to have some motherfucking fun. Yeah. So drink up and drive home. Have fun in life. Dress up as a Grim Reaper. Walk into a retirement home. And say you're next. Have fun in life. Ladies, it is time to have some fun tonight, ladies. Yeah, go out there and fuck a fat guy, will you? Besides, we got 5 words for you. We love to eat out. I was talking about Taco Bell, you dirty birds. I was at a Taco Bell recently. It was busy, only one person behind the counter. She said, make yourself at home. So I yelled out, you're not my real mom. And I locked myself in the bathroom and started masturbating, because that's what I do at home. What do you guys do at home? I'm Nate Ford, everybody. Thank you.
Nate Ford.
You're not my real mom is hilarious.
Yeah, I think that's one of Rashad's porn categories, actually. That bitch ain't my real mom. Man, Nate, I mean, what a theme of tonight.
Why not?
I mean, I love you rolling right in with that material. Very funny stuff. I mean, how often are you going crazy on yourself?
A lot more than once or 3 times
3
a
or
week.
4 is kind of weak, right?
Yeah,
That's
like,
4
they're like,
times.
I'm
apparently
talking about
that's
the
what-
daily, you know?
You're talking daily now.
Yeah.
Okay. So
At
how?
least it's good for the prostate, or I don't know.
Okay. Well, I
So
think,
are vegetables.
yeah, I think we maybe have been doing it different.
What are
but-
vegetables?
Yeah, well, vegetables are they're things that you get in the ground from people who aren't from this country.
Oh, nice. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
So you've been you're just going hammering down on yourself. What are your categories? Let's talk about it.
I have a
The
sick
legal
mind.
ones.
Okay. Damn. Okay.
Okay, there we go.
There
I didn't
is-
know that was a
there
sound
is no
effect we had.
bestiality whatsoever.
Okay, well that's
Yo, it's wild that you have
That's
to
my
clarify.
limit. That's my limit. No,
Yeah,
That's
no
wild
fucking
you have to
animals.
clarify.
Has this been something that has been accused of you lately, or people are like, yeah, you look like you'd go down on a
I lived
walrus?
in
or-
Wisconsin for 15 years, and so there's that stigma of that.
Is that a Wisconsin thing?
Well, I mean,
I knew something was up with them.
there is reports in a town called Superior, Wisconsin,
Write that down.
which is not aptly named whatsoever. But in Superior, Wisconsin, there has been 3 reports and of a guy getting drunk and thinking Bambi, not the street hooker on the corner, was a good idea. Like a dude fucked a deer 3 times.
Was it the same
The
deer?
3rd time he got arrested.
The 3rd time he got arrested.
Yeah.
So what? The first 2 times they were just filming it.
Yeah, I'm sure they're like, oh, this is weird. I like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you're on the force. You know, you've seen a lot of shit on the force. This takes a break. You know.
Yo, that's a fast ass dude right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
imagine-
Like, how do you do it?
Yeah.
Do you get a friend involved? You know, like,
I think so. I think.
hey,
they-
Addy, bring the rope and lube. Don't ask questions. Like, if you show up, you're a good friend. But you know.
Well, sure. I've always been a real rope and lube guy, but that's just for my own personal gratification. But you had said that so this guy he's out in the woods. So Superior, Wisconsin, I imagine, has a lot of woods around it.
It was off. Like, I think it was off the freeway. He was a trucker.
He was a trucker coming
Yeah.
through.
Yeah. And he's been through 3 times.
So the same guy, man, this is like a
Yeah.
freaking puzzle. So the same guy comes through Superior, Wisconsin 3 times, and on 3 separate occasions has sex with a deer on the side of the highway.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, that guy, man, Smokey the Bear better watch out. That guy's crazy. Imagine being able.
I mean, like, you know, he did it the first time, so he probably thought he only got away. So, you know, like, the second time might as well. And then now you're going through a 3rd time. Like, hell, there's some sweet deer, whatever, in this.
Some sweet corn, huh?
Yeah, sweet holes, sweet deer holes.
Sweet holes, yeah. I mean,
Sweet deer holes.
sweet deer holes, yeah. That sounds like some sort of chain restaurant that
But
they would open.
there
up.
was, I guess, there was an accident up the road, and the cops were in the area, and they kind of looked over and like, what is that guy doing?
Well, yeah, and I imagine they had some questions for him when they got up to the truck. Yeah,
Collecting deer jerky.
yeah, or jerking 2 deers. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're not into that kind of stuff, right?
No.
Okay,
no.
good. All right, I always want to make sure. You
Yes.
seem like a real fawn porn kind of guy.
I like Mormon porn, you know.
Mormon
just
porn,
through
huh?
a sheet. It's
So like,
But he knows so much about it.
yeah, we'll take care of the comedy up here. All the people with
You
microphones.
take a break. You
We'll,
take a
we'll be
break.
doing the
We
speaking for this.
You're right. Sir. You're right, sir.
yes.
Yes.
Tell me more.
Yes. So it was like we're asking questions to get laughs as a team up here, as a group. I love this shirt, man. I think I have that as a bedspread back home. That's no, so okay.
You
So
don't have a bedspread anymore.
I don't, man. It's all collapsed down because I am moving into a house I'm buying on May 16th. No biggie. Just white people problems. You like the Mormon stuff. Is that for real? Because Mormon chicks, they get down.
They do. Yeah.
Have you ever been with a Mormon?
No.
Okay. So you really like to sort of, veer out of the religious zeitgeist, if you will.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Online, not in person. Like.
So is there? When is the last? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I would love to hear if it's true that Mormon women get down. Is there anybody that can verify if Mormon women get down in that?
They
in
do
those
because
terms?
there's a loophole.
There's a loophole. What's that?
A lot of
is
them
that the
do.
rope and lube callback?
Yeah. It's
I stand
it's a lot of chloroform, you know, whatever.
Yeah. I could see that. Yeah. You're feeling sleepy. No, so you're watching Mormon porn. Is this true?
Yes. There is a category Mormon girls with a Z, not an S.
Mormon girls?
So Mormon black girls.
Ooh,
there is
Mecca.
there's one. There is one.
There's one Mormon black girl.
Yeah, just one.
I bet she's beautiful.
That's all they can handle.
That is all they can handle. Very predominantly white community. Very very pasty. Have you ever seen the Mormon missionaries come to the door?
Yes, plenty of times.
Have you ever seen women show up?
Yes.
Man, they're changing the game with that, aren't they?
Right.
Yeah. Not just a couple guys on a bicycle anymore. 2 ladies on a deer or something. I don't know.
What attracts you to what's dope about Mormon porn?
Nothing, just the name. And then
I thought you like long
then
skirts
Mormon
or
just
some shit.
fucking is just a great idea.
Yeah, he likes some Brigham Young.
Yeah, baby.
Thank you. Yeah, sometimes I do jokes up here. Yeah. So listen, man. I like that story about the Wisconsin shit's crazy. I'm gonna have to ask you more details about that off camera because it seems like we might be admitting to crimes at a certain point here.
Yeah.
But man, what do you got going on? Oh, you got anything for him, Rome?
No, I was just gonna ask him if he drove a truck.
No.
All right, you're off the hook.
Yeah.
You're off the hook, dude. You have been free from all allegations
Well,
of
you see,
sex.
I used to, but I lost my CDL due to
a deer fucking incident.
Man, I fucked that deer up, you know, like.
I bet
in
you
the
did.
ass.
In the ass, yeah. I mean, are deer like ducks? Do they have cloacas, or how do they work over there? All right, we'll get a gynecologist in here or something.
Yeah.
We'll get some sort of animal gynecologist.
Taryn's coming up on stage.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. She's got some points to make for us. Listen, what do you got going on you want these folks to know about, Nate?
Well, May 29th, I'm out on a comedy show at the Tiny House Bar. That should be a lot of fun.
Shout out.
And then July 5th at the Backline Theater.
Fantastic, dude. Yeah. Well, it's great having you here. You're an absolute asset to this scene and definitely this show. One more time for Nate Ford, everybody.
Thank you.
Man. All right, coming to the stage right now. Yeah. Man, you guys are going crazy over there. One more time for the Lot Lizards, man. Fuck yeah. You see, this is the way we do our shows. We never know how many people are going to show up, so we bring about 15 people of our entourage, and they just kind of hang out. I know that somebody will be laughing at something at some point. All right, so coming to the stage right now for his second set, it's Lucas Schneider.
The Lot Lizards. More like the Hawaiian militia. Oh man. Taryn Perez, the albino Mexican. Man, I think I speak for everyone when I say we hope Alec Baldwin is playing Sweeney Todd. Oh, Mecca, you stoked about the new pope or what? Yeah, he's from Chicago, so pretty soon communion's just going to be a shot of Malort. Oh, man, crazy. How about Nate, that Wisconsin leprechaun? Crazy stuff. Rashad, shoes as shiny as his forehead. And damn dollar store Kanye. Fuck's sake. It's wild. 10 years ago, that used to be a pickup line I'd use. I'd tell girls that I was the white Kanye. And 10 years ago, that was a really good line. And now the longer time goes on, it just keeps getting funnier and funnier. And it worked a lot more than it should have. And it still works a lot more than it should. All right, I've been Lucas Schneider. Thank you.
Lucas Schneider, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, shit.
Yet another example of an African-American male on Quik Draw Comedy, black man standing in front of us, Lucas Schneider.
Yeah, I forgot about you two.
Lucas is black. Yeah,
I forgot about you two. Fucking Malcolm Triple XL over there. and you, the fucking extra from a Wes Anderson film.
Well, the crowd loved it. I'll tell you that much.
You.
I don't know how I feel about them, but they sure like that barb at me. Man, Lucas, the white Kanye West. Have you listened to Kanye's new song?
I heard some snippets. I saw the Cliff Notes.
Oh, you saw the Cliff Notes. Good.
Yeah, it sounded a lot like a ripoff of Mecca's life story there, but.
You think so? What aspects of it?
Well, I mean, him sucking his cousin's dick, Mecca making his kid suck. His
Oh no,
dick
I'm
or
talking about
whatever.
the new Kanye song.
Oh no, I haven't heard the newest stuff.
Oh, you haven't heard the new one?
No.
Well, go ahead, go download a X and go ahead because they sure don't have it on Spotify. I'll tell you that much.
Oh boy.
Yeah, the Catholics love it. It's a big. It's actually what they're going to be playing during the next crusade. It's going to be a wild song.
Terrific. We're due for a crusade or two, I think.
Really, where do you think we should go first?
Oh, I don't care.
Okay, you just want somebody to get fucked
The
up.
world, yep, the world, the whole place. I just like tie dye. I'm no fucking hippie.
Yeah, you do like tie dye, and I like that you really kind of came along with the beach bum look. Just naturally. You showed up the way you're always dressed.
Yeah, I do. This is just how I am.
Yeah, you look good. You look like you could score some really good pot from you, and then maybe go back to a hotel room and have sex with a deer.
We don't got to go all the way to the hotel for that.
Really? Well, I have noticed you have blacked out windows in your vehicle.
Yeah, I got one in the trunk right now.
You got a deer in the trunk?
Yep.
Okay. Well, that chloroform is going to wear off soon, I suppose.
Yeah,
You better go
I think
check on
there's
it.
a curtain back there we can go behind if you'd like, but.
This isn't the best bit we've done, if
No,
I'm being
it's
honest.
not. It's not
sometimes
a good bit.
we have real good bits, and sometimes that's
I was just trying to follow you down a road.
You were following, and man, god damn, it's good to have you here.
I'm glad to be here, pal.
I am uncomfortable.
Yeah. Now you know how I've been feeling for the whole show. I've been sitting here between a BLM fucking protest every episode. You're not black, I'm black, even though you're darker than I am.
I'm not good enough at real estate scamming to be in the Black Lives Matter movement.
Yeah, there was a lot of real estate scamming going on.
It is real estate scam.
Oh, please tell me.
The whole fucking thing. But listen, nothing in the world of black culture or black people tonight on this recording is going to get better than Malcolm XXX. So we're just done with that.
Maybe you
was a
should.
good roast.
Maybe you should take it easy, Martin Luther Burger King.
Like I said, nothing.
The bar has just been raised,
Yeah.
and the moisture levels are yet again lower than ever before.
Oh yeah, nothing dries them out like some good old racism. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, and honestly, if you hook up with a girl that's really into racism, she might be my mom, or so, I don't know.
It was fun, but yeah, it got old.
Yeah. Father, are you where I got my great fashion sense from?
My bad,
No, I would never wear shorts on stage or ever in my life. If you guys see me wearing shorts, I've been taken over. I've been scammed by an African guy, and he's now controlling me like a little marionette doll. A marionette doll.
Marionette doll.
A marionette doll.
Marionette.
So I said marinette, and I said, well, that doesn't sound right. Now I sound ignorant. Back to the black jokes.
You just did one.
Thank you, yeah. So well, really, I was hoping you would listen to the new Kanye West song, but, we're gonna move on past that. Apparently nobody has any culture with this city. So you went to midget wrestling. How was that?
I didn't go.
You wanted to go.
It's at the same time as this show.
Oh, it's
and
at the
I chose
same.
this instead, and I was thanking these good people for choosing this instead.
This does seem like we'd have a lot of overlap between quick draw and midget wrestling with
I
this
don't know.
bunch.
Maybe they. Well, too late now. Anyway,
Yeah, he sucks,
I noticed.
but it's okay.
You got biscuits.
What kind of biscuits?
Kind of biscuits like this guy bought merch from. Where'd you go see a Got Biscuits
Yeah, let's
band
talk to
before you
him.
came this? All right.
What does it say on the back? Let's see that. Let's get this guy involved
Let's give this
here.
guy
Let's
some
get
attention
Jonathan.
so he shuts the
Let's
fuck
give him
up
some
for the rest of the
attention.
show.
All right, let's see here. Oh, that's a lot of reading for a fucking.
Says, I fuck deer on the side of the road. Nashville, Tennessee. Thank you, sir. Have a seat.
Cafe.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. You said, where'd you get that shirt? He said, it's on the back. That was just a Reddit handle right there, sir. I don't know what you're doing. Got Dana Off-White over here. This guy's jacked.
He
Put you in an
looks
arm
like
bar.
he's got the Pillsbury Doughboy in a fucking gimp box under the stairs.
Oh, man. Well, that brings me to my next topic. What kind of porn have you been watching?
Hell yeah.
Oh, I mean, I only use porn about probably half the time.
You only use it half the time.
that I'm jerking off.
what do
I
you
got a
mean?
good,
The word
I got a good
use is
imagination.
concerning.
I got a
You've
good
got a good
imagination. I use my imagination for a lot of it.
So you're just going straight off memory.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm doing Rashad's week every day.
You're doing Rashad's
It's
week
not
every
good.
day. So you're
It's
sitting
not
there
good.
scrolling and you're just seeing a woman confused trying to read a book and you're like, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay.
Well, I'll do it for
Imagination.
me. A stiff wind.
Imagination is impressive.
I've been trying to hang on to it for a long time.
Well, that's good. You never want
I
to.
remember downloading porn onto a Motorola Razr.
You are an OG degenerate,
Yeah,
dude.
yes. Watching porn in back of choir class in Catholic school.
Choir class.
On a Motorola Razr, yes.
No wonder God gave you 2 children. He's like, you gotta chill
dude.
out, dude.
Yeah, dude. It was. I deserved it.
You did deserve it. You have a very potent semen, it would seem. Do you think that comes from the Motorola giving you superpowers or anything as you were watching it?
It's one of the things that's kept me Catholic and believing in God, really, because according to all the experts on Joe Rogan, I should not be having children.
You shouldn't be
at all.
having children. Why
With
is
my
that?
terrible diet, don't exercise,
Yeah.
just smoke too much.
Dude, yeah.
None of my semen should be alive. According to those fools.
I mean, how crazy? Well, no, I guess that wouldn't be a funny joke either. I was gonna say how wild would it be if a baby came out dead, but I realized that happens all the time. So never mind. We're gonna move on from that joke. That wasn't funny at all.
Yeah, play that reggae music again.
Yeah, can we? Yeah, can we get something crazy up here right now? There we go. Yeah. This is actually the music track that's on the porno you watch. I think, right?
I don't like the music. I don't like the ones with music.
You don't like the ones with music? How about that? Is that any better?
No.
Yeah.
No music. I don't even need to watch porn. I can just hear it, and that's good enough for me.
So what are the sounds that really drive you wild, my boy?
Can you tell by position? Can you tell by sound what position they're in?
Sometimes.
Oh, really? And what is your favorite position to watch, and also favorite position to partake in?
Those are two different things.
That's why I said or.
Yeah.
Or and also.
I like the.
It's fine. We have all night. We booked the.
I like the face shot when they're doing doggy style, like the face camera angle.
Which
where
one?
You can see when you can see her face.
Her face.
Yeah.
But not his. Or do you mind seeing it?
Preferably not.
So it's like in front of her, and you can see her face,
yeah,
but
you
you
can see
still
the
kind of
faces.
see the
You can see the
jiggle.
faces she's
You can
making.
still see the jiggle behind too. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I gotta find the fucking stand here.
Yeah, I think you're gonna need
And
to
then,
send me a link to that one. I'm not sure. So you're saying you like to look right at the face,
Yeah, I like to see the faces.
and
they
then
make.
just kind of see his abdomen in the back. Or?
I'm not looking at him at all. What kind of porn are you watching?
Well, it's. I guess you never said which position it was, did you?
Doggy, yeah.
Doggy. Okay, so
Yeah,
he is.
They
gonna
usually
be
do
behind
it. They
her.
usually do a good camera angle where that's like a very minuscule part of the frame.
What is?
The man behind her.
I don't know what kind of tiny guys you've been watching on there, man. I watch just the world's largest men have sex with the world's smallest women. It's crazy. Sometimes they're wearing deer masks.
Right. Split them in half like a fucking piece of wood.
Hey, now we're talking. What
There
color
you
are
go.
these ladies that you're watching having sex?
Ooh, usually older white ladies.
Older white ladies,
Not
really?
older, but older than me. The MILF style, you know.
Okay, so
I
32.
can give you names. You want
Like
names?
Lisa Ann. Who's the blonde one?
Yeah, we want
I
names.
mean, I
here.
like Alexis Fox.
Alexis Fox.
She's a good one.
Yeah.
And
F-A-U-X,
then
in case you-
Brandy Loves, a good one.
Oh, okay.
And then Brie
Great
Olson
Twitter
before she
follow.
got AIDS.
Brie
Back in
Olson
the old-
before she got AIDS.
Back in the day. Yeah, she got AIDS from Charlie Sheen. That's old. That's old. That's how long I've been in this.
Dude, yeah. You really sound like you did a couple tours in Iraq the way you talk about it.
I'm definitely stressed out from it.
Yeah. Well, so Rashad has been getting away from it. I mean, is that something that you see in your future as another regular, maybe going abstinent? From
I might have to. I think he's just trying to build his speed back up for another basketball game, if you really want the truth.
Yeah.
So, if he's doing it, I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to train. Those games were too close for me to fucking risk getting beat by him.
Those were close games. And honestly, you two really just played your little interracial asses off, man. It was
Oh, yeah,
wild.
I should have trained. I was dying.
Yeah, well, the cigarette before the game probably didn't help.
Oh, well, I had like 4 that morning, probably.
Yeah, it was a Sunday.
It was the Lord's Day.
Yeah, well,
Back
sure.
to Catholicism. How you doing? You
I'm
like
okay.
no pope? You into new pope or what?
I mean, honestly, I like anything American. Big American guy right here. So, the fact is that we got an American guy. That's cool. It would have been nice to have, somebody a little different on the color wheel. But, I think one win at a time.
Well, there we go. I think American Pope is how we get another crusade.
Yeah. So, we're coming back to this whole crusade idea. What position would you be in the crusade? Would you be like a lance bearer or perhaps an oarman or maybe a horse trainer for the cavalry?
I would probably be in the cavalry, and I would come over the top of a hill, and the horse would wipe out, and I would die before I even got to the battle.
So you're thinking the horse would also be full of semen, and would it be able to move very quick?
For sure. You need that horse ready to go.
so
that horse needs to be fast.
You
whisper in that horse's ear, there's horse pussy on the other side of that hill. And then they take off.
Okay.
Horses are smart animals. You respect a fucking horse.
Yeah, you got to respect the horse, especially when it's fucking you in the ass after you lost the battle.
There's no cock like horse cock, so I hear.
You know what? I think that's a new segment we need to start introducing to the show. I don't know how we're going to enact it, but I'm sure there's going to be a clip portion. Maybe we're going to put it on one of these TVs over here or something.
I'm sure there would be some creative animation that could happen.
Yeah.
Gruesome.
I mean, it still baffles me that you're watching porn just for the faces.
The sounds too, dog.
No, Addy doesn't understand it. He's not a black man like us. Listen,
okay.
It's like so the camera angle is the closest thing to the camera is the girl's face, right?
Yeah.
Am I explaining this right?
Yes.
Doggy style position, but in her head is lowered so that you can see the rumble that's going on behind her. But the camera angle doesn't show a lot of the guy because her ass takes up the whole frame.
My man gets it.
Okay. Can you draw me a picture of this?
All right, man.
For sure.
Can somebody put a diagram up on the screen so I can see what's going on here?
Can you really listen to it and tell what position they're in?
Well, I mean, if it's muffled, pretty good chance they're, face down into a pillow. I mean, just...
Yeah, you don't want your mom to hear in the next room.
Statistically speaking.
What part does the bite happen?
Well, I mean, when they're coming real hard, sometimes they bite the sheets. You never made a chick bite the sheets and shit?
No. We're talking about pornography.
Yeah,
the
that
experience
happens.
of watching pornography and the actual act of intercourse are two different things, which is what I wanted to get back to that because you mentioned it earlier.
Well, thank
talking
you,
about
Rome.
specifically, there are very few pornographic directors with the sensual wherewithal to know to have the woman bite the sheets. Because once she bites the sheets, I'm done. I'm done. I'm good. Video's over. Act like this never happened. Time to go to work. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Time to pick the kids up.
I'm a sensual lover.
And then, so to answer your second question, in real life while fucking...
God, that was so long ago.
I like knees over the shoulders. How do you not remember? This is your show.
Well, I just got distracted.
Face to face. Yeah.
So you like knees over the shoulder.
Yeah, I'm a real romantic.
You have a very long girlfriend, so I could see her just, sort of draping over you like a camisole.
Mm-hmm.
And so you face to face, and I mean, are you telling her anything like, "Oh, I'm going to raise your credit score," or like anything wild like that?
Well, I mean, she's African, so she keeps it together.
I mean, it just works every time. I mean, these little ambushes we set up out here, man. Very tactical type of comedy show we have here. We've actually stolen all your credit scores. Mecca, get to work on these people, all right? They're just drunk enough to sign up for a timeshare. All right, so...
well, since we're talking about black people...
Oh, please.
Yo, African girls, fuck, right? This is just between me and, I don't give a fuck you guys.
Dude, I'm not fucking buying those 30 cows for nothing. Are you fucking kidding me?
I don't personally know myself. I just wanted to hear about it from you, and I figured if I acted like I was familiar, you would tell me more.
Yeah, he really opened up to you there. Yeah.
I don't know if we'd have got the 30 cow bit right there if you didn't feel comfortable.
It's fine.
Please continue.
No.
That's all he's allowed to say by law, yeah. Well, Lucas, what do you got going on you want these folks to know about?
Oh, well, the Dubliner Pub every Monday night. It's a great time. Great open mic. Fun hang. Just as fun as this, but in a basement. So that's terrific. And then the Unpasteurized podcast with me and Taylor Zadke. What a hoot. If you think I say crazy shit on here in front of people, imagine what you might hear come out of my mouth when I feel like I'm all alone. Real wild shit. All right. I've been Lucas Schneider. Thank you.
Lucas Schneider, ladies and gentlemen. All right, guys, we have done it. We are down to our final comedian of the night. Did you all have a good time tonight? As always, make sure you take care of your bar staff. One more time for our door guy, Jeff, out there, handling the public, doing all kinds of stuff. Absolutely. If you guys want to hang out after the show, get to know us, we've got lots of things to let you know. But right now, coming to the stage, it is our final comedian of the night. It's Taryn Perez.
All right, guys, like I said earlier, I am a middle child. I'm a middle child with 3 daughters, okay? Yeah, your face right there, that means, like, yeah, I'm a very much of a typical middle child. Like, anytime my parents used to do, I could tell by the buzz cut, maybe. But yeah, no, like, so anytime my parents asked me to do something, like, I would not hesitate to do it. I was going to do it, you know? And I also said I was German earlier, so you guys know that it's in my DNA to follow orders. So... yeah, like I would never question, guys. And that's because if my parents asked me to do something, it means that they remembered I exist. Like, you know, don't all this. This is about to get real fucked up, so you better not all real quick here. All right? No, listen, that meant, like, yeah, so that gave me an opportunity to impress them and make sure they wouldn't forget, you know, like, you know. It worked out for me. It was great. Guys, like, yeah, because, like, listen, I let my father, when I was, like, a fat kid in T-ball, I let my dad put WL on the back of my shirt. It stood for wide load. Yeah. I would actually go up, he would have me go up to all of his buddies at the games. He'd be like, show them back your shirt, sissy. I'd be like, oh, and they're like, WL, what's that stand for? I'd be like, wide load coming through, beep, beep. Yeah. Ben, you can start putting those on the back of your shirts now, too, if you want to take that. Yeah, no, I actually have carried out a brick of marijuana for my father because when I was the fat kid, because I could hide underneath my hoodie and not look suspicious. Told me to walk out calmly. I almost skipped out of there because I was so proud I got chosen. And then I realized, guys, I kind of realized that I probably should stop listening to my parents whenever I was going to my 8th grade formal, and I let my mom hot glue gems to my hair. Yeah. And, like, it was when I was telling all the parents how she did it, and they're like, she hot glued them to your hair. Like, I thought I was going to be taken away from my parents. And I was like, maybe start asking questions, you know?
Taryn Perez.
They didn't give me the climb.
Perfect timing. You do like the gunshot. What do you think it is in you that makes you want to be shot?
Depression, my life, I don't know.
Yeah.
Everything, no.
Well, fair enough. I mean, you're absolutely vibrant. Yes, you're wearing more clothes than ever before, and I'm very happy about that.
I even have Spanx on underneath this dress, guys. No coochie's getting out tonight.
What a lovely change from the normal program we run here tonight.
I know.
Yeah, normally a pole just comes down and the lights come on and everything goes nuts.
Oh, I wish I was talented enough and coordinated enough to fucking know how to work a pole.
Those girls are absolute athletes. You know who knows a lot about strippers?
I know, but they're...
Yeah, you don't have it, but I bet you swing the shit out of a softball bat, though, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Hell yeah.
Fucking do.
Yeah, did you ever play sports as a kid?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I played.
I remember when her dad used to put WL, which means white load, on the back of her shirt.
I thought that was White Lotus.
Wide load, because I was fat. White load. That's just like you say. You call me like his white load, like his semen.
No. I thought he put white. I thought you were saying he put white load on the back.
WL is for wide load. You never seen that on a trailer or anything? Oh,
well, yeah, of course. We're in Nebraska, so I thought he put white load to signify what you were going to be taking your entire life.
No. I mean, he knew that was my. Yeah. No, he knew that was my future.
He was hoping your name didn't turn out to be Perez.
Yeah.
White load, brown man. Yeah. So Taryn, I mean, you talked about being bisexual, and that makes you a unicorn.
Well, it's because I fuck couples. That makes me, not just because.
So having sex with couples makes you a unicorn.
That's what the term is called.
Where?
Everywhere. Have you
So
never
if I
seen?
go to
Have you never seen
The world?
Have you never seen a bisexual? Like if you ever are on dating apps, you see a bisexual girl. If she has on there no and then unicorn emoji, that means she does not fuck couples. Do not ask her to fuck you. Like if you're on there, like for couples, like trying to look for a third.
Yeah, you two hear that right there? None of that
I
nonsense.
don't know if they're actually a couple. I can't tell, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know which one would be the man of the
I
relationship.
don't know.
or-
The haircut is really throwing me off. I don't know.
They're strong.
She
right
scares
here.
me, so I'm just.
I want to see these two arm wrestle by the
That's
end
what
of the
I
night,
like.
actually.
Honestly, I think they are. I think they are like that is actually. I think that's his coach for arm wrestling. Like I feel like you're the coach, right?
He's in the minors.
Yeah, like she's watched fucking Over the Top way too many times.
Once that hat gets turned around, it's fucking over for you.
Over. He knew exactly what I was talking about. Good for you.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
an old ass movie, actually. Never mind. Not good for you.
So you
young
said-
people, good for you for getting that one.
Yeah, I didn't get it at all, but
That's cool.
Rome loved the shit out of it. So
It's a bad movie.
I was raised by terrible white parents as well.
okay.
Yeah, I always forget.
Lots of Stallone movies.
Movies.
Yeah, that's quite the upbringing
Demolition
you had there.
Man. Sorry. Okay, we
I
can't.
still don't know what the show was for.
I don't know. You got
All right,
three-
man,
okay, sorry. We're gonna just
You
know.
guys-
We're gonna laugh.
you
We're gonna
guys
laugh about
aren't
this
as-
later.
you
We can
guys
laugh about
aren't
it
as
later. We'll
white
talk.
trash as
Yeah.
me and Taryn.
Oh
Fuck you.
God, yeah,
Well,
I
yeah,
love me
so-
some Jean-Claude Van Damme
What were
movies
the
too,
three
baby.
seashells for?
What was
sir?
the three C? Yes, yeah. Okay, sorry. You guys are not getting that one. All right, we'll talk later.
They're not getting it at all, but that's okay. This is the end of the show, and we have their money. So really,
That's
we can.
great.
At this point, we could just start wrapping up tables if you guys want to. I don't know.
Yeah.
Somebody start vacuuming.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get the vacuums
There's
on.
no carpet, but please start vacuuming.
yeah. So your dad obviously was very abusive to you. My condolences.
Not like that. I love my dad. He's a great dad. Like I don't know why. He
So
came
you
to all
like
my
all
sports
this.
events drunk, but he came to all of them.
Yeah. So you
very
did play
clever.
sports.
I did play sports. I played basketball my whole life until senior year. I did play softball until I stopped. Like when I started at high school, basketball in my hometown was like all year round kind of thing. Like you didn't get married because you're doing summer ball and all this kind of stuff. So it took up most of my time. So I quit. Oh, I was not good at softball either though. So I just stuck with basketball. I wasn't good with basketball either, but it was the one I loved the most.
But you,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Put my music on.
how long did it
I
take
was
you to
a
realize?
I was a bench warmer. But I did a lot. I would coach from the bench. Thank you, Randall. And I did a lot. I did a lot for that team. You know, there's a lot to say whenever you're warming up their seats. You know,
Keep those seats warm.
keeping them warm. Getting those water bottles.
You do the
Get-
jokes, bitch. I'll do the singing.
Getting them gone.
God damn it, Taryn. You do the story and I sing. Come on, we're gonna have a group meeting about
Oh
this.
God.
Listen, Taryn, I mean, obviously, you know, you're one of my oldest friends in the scene, and you made me something. You had something made
I
for me.
didn't make it. Someone drew it. There's a guy who does caricatures. Last night he's at the bar.
Do you want to show him or should I show him?
You go ahead and grab it. Go ahead. It's right in front of you.
Yeah,
You
we'll
go
tell
ahead.
him the story here.
So
and all.
I upset Addy on Monday, so I needed to make up for it. I tried to get him a Shirley Temple. He didn't drink it. All this kind of stuff. This guy who we know who does caricatures at the bar, he did one of me, and it was just a solo one of me, and it was so beautifully done. It was so perfect. I gave it to Addy as a peace offering, but also as his first piece of art for his new house. And I even brought a frame that I had for my house. Go ahead and now show him your new piece of art for the house.
Wow.
Isn't she
That-
beautiful?
So good, so
You
good.
really
and
got
I'm
your likeness
so
there.
glad that I could be like, this is the first housewarming gift for him as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I can't wait when I go over there. I feel so famous already, you know, to be fucking
Yeah,
art on your wall.
I'll hang it right above my bed, and whenever I try to jerk off, I'll say no.
Yeah, you should do that. Yeah, maybe get Rashad one of those made too to help him.
Put it right there in front of his bathroom.
Just give it, just put it everywhere. We'll just plaster him. We'll make some wallpaper somewhere in his room to really help him out.
Absolutely, Taryn. Well, plug your stuff. What do you got going on you want these folks to know about?
Guys, I got another trauma dump for May 23rd at 9:30 at the back line. That one is going to have a great lineup. It has Noe Ramirez, which was on the show last night. Lamar, Laura, Vanna, Ben, Robles, whatever, I can't ever say his last name.
Robles. Taryn mispronouncing
Yeah, I know, right?
Spanish last
From
name.
Iowa, that you guys all know and love. He's going to be on as well, so it's going to be a really great show. Hell yeah. I have Into the Fire June 6th at 8:30 at, oh my God, Blackstone Theater. Sorry, it's so many B things going on here. Clem is actually going to be on that one. Still, I asked you, if you can't do it, I'll place you with Tyrell. It's fine. So
I'll do it. I just don't remember you asking.
I
That's
did.
cool.
Oh, wait, I was on a Quik Draw episode, so it's okay. But yeah, so, and then Trucks and Taps open mic will start back up June 4th. As far as I know, that's still going on. That is a mixed mic, so music, comedians, 15-minute spots. It'll be from 6 to 8. It's outdoors. It's got booze and great food trucks, so come out to that as well. It's a fun time. And then I'm going to do Great Exposure. So talk about me wearing the most clothes. Well, you're going to see me wearing no clothes, basically. Doing comedy this June for Tyrell's Great Exposure. I think it's at the very end of the month, that Friday or Saturday. So, but yeah, that's all I got going on for right now that I know of and can remember.
One more time for Taryn Perez, ladies and gentlemen. How about it for our guest host this evening, Rome Dailey?
Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much.
You got anything you want to let them know about?
First Saturday every month, Comedy After Dark, 1618 Harney Street. You can find tickets at backlinecomedy.com, 9:30 p.m., first Saturday of every month, Omaha, Nebraska.
All right. And let's hear it for our producer / co-host, Clem Jameson, all the way in the back, guys.
Everything I got coming up's in Des Moines, so you ain't traveling that far because you barely want to be here tonight.
Hey, some of these folks might be gay. They might follow you all the way out there. That's a little inside joke for fans of the show. We have crazy fans on Leavenworth Street. All right, guys. How about it for the Lot Lizards themselves? Todd Graves on the guitar. Reese Thurber on the drums. Randall Turner on the saxophone. Man, I love those boys. You guys have been fantastic, as always. Tip your bar staff. Follow us on all social media. Quik Draw Comedy. Have a good night.